Kosmika. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing? 皆様ごきげんよう。元気でしょうか? Hope you had a lovely day today. Sorry for the very last minute decision to stream. Let's see. So I wasn't able to do a co-working stream earlier today, this morning. Unfortunately, I got preoccupied, sidetracked, busy. So I decided to do just a chill Zatsu, just chatting stream while I edit. Hello. I won't bore you all with the the editing. I'll just do that in the background while I chat with you guys. One moment. Let me actually post that we're live. I'll do that while we wait for more people to trickle in. But yes, hope you all had a lovely day today. I have to remember that it's Tuesday. It feels like Monday for some reason. Oh, here we go. I was looking for something. Here it goes. Oh, I'm losing a lot of I'm using a lot of adjectives and nouns and okay, wait. Yeah, I guess it makes enough sense. All right, there we go. There we go. Hello, how is everyone doing? Let me get myself situated here. There we go. Okay. We had some sad news today. Ozzy Osbourne passed away this morning, it looks like. I'm not sure what time exactly. I'm assuming it was this morning. I had heard about it. I had only found out about it like in the later morning. That's very sad. Actually, no, I'm curious. I mean, I don't know. I know he was dealing with a lot of health problems. I don't know exactly what was the cause of it. You know, I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious. I never really like listened to like his music, but he was definitely like an icon, especially like, you know, with like in the metal genre. Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne. I didn't really like I didn't really like see much of him until he had that reality show with his family, the Osbournes. That was interesting. It's like you got to see him as like just a normal guy. Most people have like that knew of him from that back in those days. Like they had like an image of him, of this crazy like scary guy. But then like off the stage when he's not like performing, he's just like a normal guy. Okay, so they're not saying where it happened or the cause. May come out later. Yeah. He was 76. He still had some years. Unfortunately. I feel bad for Sharon Osbourne. I know like some people have like I don't know. I haven't really kept up with like news about her. Like she seemed like a nice lady, like a nice caring lady, good person. But like, you know, sometimes like other things come up, they're like, oh, she was actually like this. I don't know what's true. And I guess I should probably talk about the elephant in the room. All the stuff going on with V Shoujo. I feel so bad for Mouse. I like and the others and everyone that was negatively affected. All the other talents, you know, Henya, Melody, Zen, and you know Zen left and Giga left. Well, Giga apparently left. And it had nothing to do with this issue. I'm sure it was like. It sounds like Giga got out of it without having gotten too much damage. We don't know. She won't really like, you know. Obviously, like the only what we know is from what she said. I was watching a clip earlier before stream of Zentreya talking about her thoughts on it following Mouse's video, and it sounds like I hadn't been able to like follow, like I know that there were like times where she would express like frustration and anger about certain things going on with V Shoujo, but like she never got into detail about it. If she did, I wasn't aware because I it's hard to keep up. But yeah, it sounds like there was they had she was supposed to have gotten paid a good amount as well. Um, and I watched the video that Keisan did this morning. Where she went on a call with the Vishojo JP CEO, and I'm trying to remember. Unfortunately, they didn't have it was difficult for their for translations to get out of what he was saying, because he didn't feel confident enough. Like, he knows English, but like he wasn't confident enough in like his English ability to explain the situation, and also to like be careful of what, like, his words. Because this whole like messy situation, like there's only so much they can say, due to legal restrictions and whatnot. They have to let the attorneys and everybody like involved get through it first before they can talk about it and like decide what they can say. And like and many people have caught on to like the fact, and even like just, or even outright say that if what Mouse said was what she could say, how bad is the stuff that she couldn't say? It's terrible. I feel so bad for her. A bit of good news is that the fundraiser that's going on right now, it's well over the goal of 500K. It's like up into like, it's reaching like 700K actually, which is awesome. I should go grab a link actually. If anybody could support, that would be amazing. And if you can't financially support, like if you can't, donate, I'm looking at the wrong site. If you can't donate, that's fine too. At least, support Mouse and the others in VShojo, all the other talents as well, because they got affected as well. Michi, let me get the link to the Tiltify. Where is it? Did I just scroll this far down? No. Wait, did she not tweet about it? Let me go into this tweet. Darn, I was hoping to retweet it actually. She didn't tweet about it. She just posted about it in her YouTube video. I guess I'll go to her YouTube video about it. Okay. Yeah, post it in chat. Oh gosh, that's ooh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh that's terrible. I didn't realize it did that. Wait. Can I delete that? I can. Okay. Let me try that again. Okay, I gotta do it in Twitch as well. Yeah. Oh, not that. Can I not delete my own things? Wait. I guess I can't. Ignore that one. Ignore that link. Hello. Here's the proper link. There we go. Please, if you're able, only if you're able, consider donating to the IDF, the Immunodeficiency Foundation. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's this is a mess. I've been watching like different clips and looking at different people's posts. Just to, like, I'm as curious as everyone else. You know, I'm just trying to like understand exactly why, or like exactly what happened. I mean, we'll never know until they actually tell us. But you know, I am curious about hearing like everyone else's like versions of like their story. I still haven't seen I think Henya posted something about it too. I haven't watched anything from her yet. I don't think Kudo has made a video, or I don't know if he's streamed about it or talked about it. I don't think Melody has posted anything. I mean, no, she's tweeted about it, but I don't know if she's streamed or made a video. And I heard that the Nova, the new JP girls, they've left as well, which is very, very unfortunate. Like they were just getting started. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much or drag it on unnecessarily. I didn't post about it or anything because I didn't want to be like one of those people that were trying to like milk the situation. But I did want to acknowledge it because you know it's the big thing that's happening right now. It is very unfortunate. I did consider like posting like one thing, but you know, I decided against it. Like there was a time where I was like, if I were to join an agency, a company, it would probably be Vishojo, because mainly for like my massive respect for Mouse, and she's such an inspiration. But unfortunately, the good one turned out to not be so great. It's not funny, but you know, we laugh to cope. Anyway, let me see. Where was I when I was last working on this video? Where did I last leave off? Ah. Okay, it's probably like stuff I skipped on purpose. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I don't remember this. I'm gonna rewind some more. I'm so sorry for the keyboard that I was using after I debuted. It's so loud. I mean, you guys didn't complain about it, so I appreciate that. And some of you said you liked it. I do actually like the sound. I just feel bad that it was such a distraction. That's actually why, like, I don't remember when I did, but like I did switch to a different keyboard that wasn't so loud, so I don't destroy your ears. Oh yeah, there's some more new stuff for Genshin. I haven't like looked at the details. I just saw people talking about it. There are new characters that got announced that will be coming with Nodcry. Let me open it up somewhere here. I'll just have it here because I'm just looking on my end. Let's see. Genshin Impact. Actually, no, let's look at Hoyo Lab because they like to post stuff there. Let's see. Song of the Welcome Moon, is that it? Oh, concept overview. Oh, that's a foot. Oh, it's Columbina. So I'm a little confused about her because we thought that she was a Fatui, but she actually might be a goddess. You know what? Let's go to the wiki. Let's fall down the Genshin wiki rabbit hole yet again. Columbina. Columbina, also known as the Moon Maiden, okay, not Moon Goddess, but Moon Maiden, and by her code name Damselet, is a third of the 11 Fatui harbingers. She makes her first appearance during Teyvat chapter interlude teaser, A Winter Night's Lotso, alongside her fellow harbingers. That was a big lore drop. That got so many people excited, that video, that teaser. She can be heard talking to Dottore at the end, where she tells him he is looking young and asks him about the segment in the prime of his life. She is worshipped by the people of the Frost Moon Scions, and they had made multiple of statues of her throughout Nodcry. She is called the idol of the new moon. Oh, wait, so is she trying to become like a moon goddess or something? While appearing to be uncaring and oblivious to her surroundings no matter the situation, Columbina is implied to be extremely dangerous, as both Tartaglia and Wander warn the traveler to be wary around her if they ever meet each other. Oh, wait, when did that happen? Let's see. Oh, their voiceovers about Damselet? Oh, their voices, like the voice messages, not voice messages, like when you go into like the character menu, and you can go into like their profile, and they have voice, they have like little voiceovers where they talk about different things and places and people. I guess they have voiceovers about Damselet. Interesting. I have a lot of I haven't gone through most of those. It's like one of the many lore things that I've been like meaning to sit and do one day. Just like go through all the characters and see what they say. On the other hand, Arlecchino is less wary of her, stating that if she was to properly answer a question, it could be entirely unpredictable, but any of her answers would be interesting in general. Oh. Being the third of the Fatui harbingers, she also has power rivaling that of the gods. Okay, so she isn't a god, but maybe she's so powerful that like the people treat her like they make her their maiden, I guess. Columbina is purported to be a Nod Cry, with the highest commands of the Pale Star Edict being sent out in order to locate her regardless of the cost. Huh. Okay. So it's kind of like, it sounds like she's gone rogue or something. Excuse me. The melody Columbina sings in A Winter Night's Lotso is a rendition of the melodies of Chrysalis Suspiri and Saltatio Favile, both of which are played during the battle with La Senora and La Senora in Narukami Island. Yeah. Her headpiece mimics that of an angel's wings, specifically of seraphs. The pattern on her eye mask and headband are similar in appearance to the pattern on the bottom of a Sealy court. Oh. Columbina is currently the only non-member of the Seven to be featured in the statues of the Seven. Oh, because there are statues of her apparently in Nod Cry. Interesting. Where'd my other window go? They revealed a bunch of characters. Where is this? Am I looking at the right thing? Oh, what's this? Oh, is this where Nod Cry is? Oh, I'm looking at the website. Hello? Paha Isle? Oh! Where the Futui assemble. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's this? Blue Amber Lake. That ship looks like a whale. What's this? Oh. Oh, the music is so good. Nasha Town, Elysium of Revelry for explorers. Like, this looks like, yeah, the city hub. Lempo Isle. It makes you like click like a blue circle onto a red circle. I wonder if there's a significance to that. Hisi Island, remnants of the moonlit world. Oh, this place looks so pretty. Reminds me of Enkonomiya though a little bit. Oh, the deer. Under the ancient moonlight, the pale star banner casts a shadow as vast. Who's that? There's a picture of a girl with brown hair. The pale star banner casts a shadow as vast and solemn as the northern lands. In the newly established Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, countless mechanisms churn and whir all hours of night and day. What rebellious designs does the four-chimer's dull thunder conceal? Even their own soldiers stand in ignorance, blind as the anvil. The forces of Snezhnaya encroach like the winter, and the Fatui sergeants raise aloft the flags of their harbingers. What is it that they seek? The idol of the new moon, carved by the scions of the far north, now lies caged in a prison of steel. Oh, that's her statue. It's like they put like some kind of machine around it. Do they wish to harness its power or simply display Snezhnaya's unparalleled dominance? Hisi Island. Oh yeah, they showed like this clip. They showed this clip at the end of the 2.8 special program with like the ladies with the deer. Hello. I'm feeling all right, thank you. At least physically. and also other ways I'm okay. You know, doing as best as I can. It has been a day. It has been a day. I hope you are all doing well. Please take care of yourselves. Please, don't forget to eat. Don't forget to sleep. Don't forget to drink water. I'm gonna drink some water right now. Okay, this website doesn't have what I'm looking for. Let me look at the, where can I find it? Let's see. I'll go to the Genshin Impact page. The official. Here we go. Song of the Welkin Moon teaser. Moonlit Ballad of the Night. Oh, I see. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's because I clicked on it. Oh, okay. So many characters. Okay. Oh, it's because I clicked on it. So many characters. Okay. What is this? Okay, I'll have this on the screen actually. We can watch this together. And fix that.
You wish to hear us.
Oh wait, let me turn off the music.
You wish to hear a story of the moon? That tale begins long, long ago.
Mister! Nafa's starting her story already!
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, the moon's a long way off. We might go hungry, but at least we have plenty of time. Huh? Hey kid, that headpiece of yours is pretty unique. Who designed it? Could you hook me up?
was no boundary between life and death. Willpower flowed freely among countless beings. The primordial being that once ruled this planet made 3 moons rise from the earth. It was not until the funerary year that the primordial voice once again cried out in the darkness.
My lady.
The Frostmoon Scions again. A laughably futile rebellion.
O pale white frost moon, I, your loyal emissary, and scion of Hyperborea, beseech you to cast down your gaze from the celestial dome above. May your gentle tears pierce the frigid night, and grant us, the forsaken and forgotten, your guiding light.
You didn't come here for the story, did you?
Huh. Finished already, huh?
No. It's just a greater storyteller than myself has come.
Who's that?
Now, beyond the moonlight's
Oh, one of the
reach,
new characters.
an ancient shadow brandishes its haunting claws, taking aim at the stars.
You're right. I came here for the moon.
What? Uh-oh. What is she gonna do? Oh, no, no, no. Wait, what's she gonna do? Oh. Wait, her blood is silver?
I'm afraid you have the wrong person.
Jump on me, but...
Now, be gone.
In the water, the future mirrors the past. The veil of lies is slipping. Time is short. The moon's fall is nigh.
Here at last. And things look even messier than last time.
Oh!
Well, Miss Alice,
Yeah, it's Alice.
shall we begin?
We finally see Alice.
There's no rush, and I'd like to catch up with an old friend first. And you, young man?
Let's part ways here. I have an old score of my own to settle.
Aha. Okay, so that's where all that came from. The blonde guy that was in this trailer or teaser. Varka. We finally see Varka too. So many exciting things, but also so many questions. Did you finish any of the Final Fantasy After Years? Did I miss it? You did not miss it. I have not finished it, no. I left off where you all saw. I did not. I did not finish. Finally, I did not finally finish Final Fantasy for the after years. I finished 1, 2, and 3, and 4. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know when we're ever gonna. I don't know when we're. I shouldn't say ever because that makes it sound like a long way. And it could very well be. But we will resume it at some point. Maybe I should have the editing thing on screen, but like I'll just mute it so you guys don't hear it. When was the last time I stopped? Let me look. Actually, it was about a month ago, and we were just grinding levels. I'm not done. Actually, I don't think we finished leveling. Whenever we do continue, that's what we're gonna pick right back up with grinding levels. It was shaking during the cutscene, made you look really excited. I did have like an excited face going on. Well, I was like, oh, wow, you know. Was the last thing I did? We were just grinding monsters in the area. The VOD, the archive is still there if you wanna watch it on my actually yeah, if you wanna see the VOD, it's on my YouTube. The last one is part 70. Yeah, 70, I know. The game itself and story itself isn't that long, it just takes us that long to do stuff, which is why there's so many parts. But there's a whole playlist if you want to actually like go back and watch the entire thing. Let me see. No, I won't bother putting it on screen. The editing. Previously on Final Fantasy IV: The After Years, Cecil regained his self. You began to explore the final dungeon, and we're yes. Thank you very much. It's exactly what was happening. If I do this, what will happen? Oh, I see. That's right. No, I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, that was actually tough to get going. But yeah, so many. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for Not Cry, but like seeing all the stuff that they're like leaking and teasing, it's like it's a little overwhelming in terms of like I have so many questions. But I guess, you know, things will be answered by the time we get there. Well, it's not everything, but like when we're actually there, the questions will be answered. What the heck? Oh, just kidding. In the meantime, I'm almost done with FF7 OG. It's been fun for the most part, but I've had some issues with it. Hoping you don't have to experience them whenever you get to it, unless you play remake. I do. My very, very originally, I was only planning to play the remake, but I found a Reddit post or a Reddit comment that gave like a recommendation of how to tackle the 7 compilation, and so I'm just gonna follow that. And the way it goes is I have it saved on my notepad. So they recommend playing OG, and that's what I'm gonna start with. Yeah, the first one you should play, according to their recommendation, and I think I agree, is to play the original game first. Start with the original game. And I think I would benefit a lot from it because I missed out on getting 2 of the party members that turned out to be optional. And like I missed a lot of side stuff. Because I was still new to RPGs. So, and I was just kind of like blazing through it just to, you know, find out what was going to happen in the story. And it's been also because it's been so long, I've forgotten a lot. So yeah, we're gonna start with the original. And then we'll tackle a bunch of other stuff. So then the next thing they say, the next thing is very optional. Inform yourself about the first soldier. This was a mobile game that shut down a couple years ago, actually. It didn't have a lot of lore, but there was like I guess there was a little bit. So we'll read into that. And then the next, number 3, this is also optional. Read 2,000 Guild to Become a Hero. So I'm guessing this is a story. Okay, so it says it mostly takes place the night Cloud left his hometown to chase his dream as a young teen. The protagonist is Cloud. It's a very short story out in Japan. Some fans have it translated to English. It's readable on the internet. So yeah, we'll find that and we'll read that. And then number 4, this one is important. Play Crisis Core Reunion. It takes place before the original. Protagonist is a soldier. Crisis Core Reunion is strictly identical to Crisis Core. So Crisis Core Reunion is a remake or a remaster. The only differences are better graphics and gameplay mechanics and a new dubbing. Number 5, this is optional. Play Before Crisis. Originally, let's see. I don't think this has been updated. Before Crisis, I think it's available now with the new what is it called? Hold on, I have it. I've downloaded it. I haven't played it though. It's on mobile. Final Fantasy 7 something crisis. Looking at my phone. I have so many games that I don't play on my phone. Final Fantasy. EC? What does E stand for again? Ever Crisis. There it goes. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Ever Crisis is I think it's on this list. Yeah, it's a kind of a recap of all the compilation. It's supposed to include Before Crisis though. There's some crazy side stuff in the game. My issues mostly come from using a controller on the Steam version. There are some fan mods. Not sure if you're thinking of adding any for your playthrough. Only if they will like make it only if it's like a very bad experience without them. We'll see what happens when we get there. Let me see. What do I have? Let me look at my Steam library. I have Oh, that's right. You can do Ever Crisis on Steam as well. Why do I have it on both my phone and Steam? Okay, yeah, I have the original on Steam. Yeah, we'll see what happens when I play it. I'll most likely play it with a controller because that's how it was originally meant to be played, since it was on a PlayStation. But maybe if it's like buggy or something, I am also not against using keyboard. Let's see. I guess you can play Before Crisis on an emulator. The original mobile game. Interesting. It takes place around the same time as Crisis Core. The protagonist is a member of the Turks. And then number 6, optional. Read the novel Traces of Two Pasts. Written after the remake, but can be read after the OG. It takes place after the party leaves an iconic place in the OG/remake. Two characters of the party talk about their childhood/teenage years and how they get to where they are now. And then number 7, also optional. Read the novel On the Way to a Smile. It takes place after the OG and explains what happened to several important characters of the OG after the game. It really helps to understand the movie Advent Children. 7 bis? What does bis mean? Very optional. Watch the OAV Case of Denzel. It's a short anime adaptation of the same part of On the Way to a Smile. Oh. Number 8, optional. Read the novel The Kid's All Right, a Turk's Side Story. It begins around the end of the OG and ends after Advent Children. Oh. The protagonist is a young man from Midgard who must rebuild his life after the events of the OG. And then 9, this is important. Watch the movie Advent Children. It takes place around 2 years after the OG. There is a new threat directly linked to to the end of the OG. Yeah, when we get there, we will watch Advent Children together. Number 10, very optional. Inform yourself about Dirge of Cerberus Online, the X-multiplayer mode of Dirge of Cerberus. It explains how a secret organization was functioning before the events of Dirge of Cerberus. The protagonist was a deep ground recruit. 10A, optional. Play Dirge of Cerberus. It takes place 1 year after Advent Children. The protagonist is a character of the party who faces new enemies and discovers the dark secrets of his past. 10B, extremely optional. Play lost episode of Dirge of Cerberus. Oh. It's an old mobile game before smartphones. Now playable on emulators, ? Or watch a walkthrough of it. It's a midquel of Dirge of Cerberus. It takes place during the very short time gap, travel, of Dirge of Cerberus. The protagonist is the same as in Dirge of Cerberus. Number 11, super important. Play the new trilogy in the making. So the remake, Rebirth, and whatever comes next. The new trilogy is not a remaster. It can be quite considered as a sequel slash multiverse slash metagame. It's unclear. It is very unclear. It's like a remake of the original with more stuff added to it and some stuff changed at the same time. It's a little confusing. Number 12, very optional, play Ever Crisis. It's a kind of recap of all the compilation with sometimes slight additions or clarifications. A small part of it is also new content about the beginning of the soldier program and the missions assigned to some prototypes of soldiers featuring young Sephiroth. The protagonist is one of the first soldiers and his teammates. So yeah. When we get to 7, we'll follow this list as much as we can. I don't know how accessible some of these things will be by the time we get to them. But first, we need to finish 4 of the after years. I know a couple of people are like, oh, 4 is taking so long. Are we not done? So when we finish the after years, don't worry. 5 and 6 don't have sequels. If it makes you tired of if you're dreading it. If you're dreading it. Hello. Well, actually, before we go to 5, we need to do oh shoot, what's it called? There's a mid-quill of 4. I have to look it up again because I keep forgetting. Where is the search function? I'm looking on the wiki. Interlude. There we go. Hello. Yeah, we have to figure out what to do about interlude after we finish the after years. Out of all the final games I've played so far, FF4 World, or at least what's on Steam, combined, took me the longest to complete. FF4 just asks you to grind a lot. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They did make 4 particularly challenging for people, but not in a bad way. From when I was when I was trying to find information on like the differences between the original 4 and the 3D remake. I think people said, actually, maybe I'm remembering wrong. I remember reading that one of them was harder. I think the 3D remake was harder, but had a little bit more story, which is why I opted for that one. Complete collection with okay. Interlude can be, yeah, okay, I remember correctly. FF5 and FF6 Pixel Remaster has some quality of life features if you mostly care for story, which was nice. and they didn't take too long, even when going for all the achievements. Okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah. I'll most likely play the Pixel remasters, because I do like the quality of life stuff they added to like 1 and 2. Like a lot. Like the maps and stuff. And auto battle. Let's take a quick look at the things they fixed, or the things they changed in the Pixel remaster for 5 and 6. Pixel remaster. Ba, 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 ba. Version differences. Here we go. For 5. Pixel remaster. So they discontinued the distributing the original version of 5 on Steam, but I bought it before they took it down, so I still have it actually. So I have both the original or the original port, I should say, as well as the Pixel remaster. So I could choose that version if I really wanted to. Not gonna lie, that is one thing I missed when playing FF7 OG. I am following with the help of a guide, and I forgot where most of the things on the map are. Ah, yes. We're gonna definitely be using guides we're still gonna be using guides as we go through them. Let's see. As part of the series of Pixel Remaster re-releases of the first 6 games in the main series, Final Fantasy V was released on November 10th, 2021 for both Steam and mobile. It features an amalgamation of changes from previous versions that were incorporated. Refined pixel art presentation built with the Unity engine. New animations for items, spells, and commands that have been remade in a pixel-inspired style. Environmental effects for several locations have been updated. The opening sequence featuring Bartz and Boko returns, now displaying the Square Enix logo. Field sprites for key non-player characters were updated, such as Dorgon Klauser, now resembling his appearance for his official art by Yoshitaka Amano. Battle backgrounds are based off of the advanced version's brighter color palette. Enemy colorations are based on the Super Famicom version. Character portraits and dialogue boxes are removed. Aww. That's unfortunate. Animations for flying enemies, floating and shadow effects are removed. Aww. Several locations in Galuf's world, such as the Sealed Castle and Phoenix Tower, no longer change appearance in the merged world. Why? Localization. The script is based on the advanced version, with additional tweaks to dialogue as well as new added text. Okay. Language options. In addition to retaining all European language options from the advanced version, new languages are available: Korean, Portuguese, Russian, simplified, and traditional Chinese. That's nice. Video filters. Oh yeah, they had this in the other ones too. An option to display the game using a CRT filter, emulating the display of retro games. Resolution. Exclusive to the Steam version are multiple options to adjust aspect ratio and screen resolution. A lot of old games are obtuse. You could say that. Tap mode. Exclusive to the mobile version is the option to tap to reach a specific tile when on the field. Oh, okay. Auto battle. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Map system. In-game maps have been introduced for every area. Movement. Sprinting in towns and dungeons from the PlayStation version returns, in addition to an 8-way directional input. Ooh, I can go diagonally. Progression. Tall scenery objects, such as pillars and trees, can now be walked behind on their upper tile, enabling many shortcuts through towns and dungeons. Oh. Gameplay. Both equipment and spell statistics are directly based on the advanced version, with additional balancing to coincide with other changes. Some spell blades now cost slightly more MP to use. Okay. Gameplay changes. It's a long list. I'm not going to go through all this because it's going to mean nothing to me because I haven't played the original. I'll read this a little bit though. Gameplay elements feature several amalgamations from the previous ports. The following changes are specifically from the discontinued mobile/Steam versions to the Pixel remaster. Okay, I'm not going to read this list. Job changes. Several jobs have been rebalanced with the following changes specifically from the discontinued 2013 versions to the Pixel remaster. Okay, it just says like what they do. Means nothing to me. Quick save has been updated, allowing the player to make a temporary save. Okay, that's nice. Music reorchestrated. It's gonna be great. Sound. Several new sound effects are taken from the 3D remake, as well as the 20. There was a 3D remake of 5? What? Hold on a second. Bonus content. Along with the bestiary, a music player from previous versions return. A new art gallery is implemented. Patches. Huh? The player originally needed to defeat famed mimic Gogo to get his... Oh. Okay. Well, hold on. Wait, well, there was a 3D remake of 5? Unless they... That's a... They were talking about something else. Final Fantasy V. Releases. Control F. 3D? There's nothing about 3D remake. Maybe they messed up and they meant to talk about 4 or 3. Well, anyway. But yeah, I don't know when we're gonna continue Final Fantasy. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna set the bar low or set my expectations low and just see if I can try to like stream multiple times this week. Maybe they meant the old Steam version. That one doesn't seem to be pixels or sprites. Wait, really? Let me see. The mobile port became available on Steam on September 24th, 2015. The mobile port? Okay. Wait, mobile. On March 28th, 2013, an iOS remaster was released worldwide, and the Android version on September 26th, 2013. The game is based on the Game Boy Advance version, and okay, this is the Game Boy Advance version. A port of Final Fantasy V for handhelds. Doesn't say remake, just says a port. Let's see the PlayStation. That was still 2D. I don't know. Spoilers! I gotta scroll away. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can try to at least stream multiple times this week. Please do whatever is easier on you. What's important is you're feeling alright and you feel ready to get back into it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I am feeling better than I have been. Which is why I'm trying to stream more now. Not sure how to explain it. Yeah, I'll just try. Try what I can. It's just I mentioned this like briefly before, not before, like in the past. It's difficult for me to get back into something when I like lose momentum, if that makes sense. That's something I kind of struggle with. And I feel really bad that I'm not able to stream more, or that I've been struggling to stream for a little while now. Like last year I was doing, you know, very well, and then this year, like suddenly plagued with health issues. Nothing serious. I don't have any like serious condition, thankfully. That's like just I got hit with different things, both mentally and physically. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I say the same to you guys as well. Please make sure everyone is taking care of themselves. It's been a rough year so far. We can only hope that it gets better. Actually, let me actually try something here. Where is it? Huh. Oh, I see. I'd have to do this. I have to do this off stream. Never mind. Yeah, no, I can't. I'd have to prepare. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll prepare that for next time. I was hoping to like actually show like show the video I'm editing on screen like I did that one time. But unless I want to show like everything on my desktop, I have to. I need to like set that up before stream. I think I'll just go ahead and close that since I'm not getting that done. I'm too distracted with you guys. Okay. Let me close this as well. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was trying to look up. Oh yeah, never mind. That's fine. We talked a good deal about it. The new Genshin characters that got revealed in the teaser. So yeah, there's Varka, there's Alice, there's Columbina, and then there are the new characters. There's oh yeah, there's also Durin. That's exciting. I don't know how is he in Not Cry, of all places. Oh well, I'm sure we'll get an answer to that. What else has been going on? Let me think. Oh, I finally caught up with all of Bridgerton. I'm finally caught up with the entire show. So now I'm just eagerly awaiting the next season, which is not going to be until next year. They just wrapped up filming. And am I watching anything else? No. There is a reality show that finally got its second season not long ago that I'm gonna try to watch. I think my mom and sis watched that. It's very good. Bridgerton. For those who don't know what that show is about, it's basically it takes place in 1700s England, and it's about British nobility and how they live with regards to how much like gossip and reputation, you know, kind of runs their lives. And there is an author. Her name is Lady Whistledown, she's like the main like gossip writer in London, and she publishes like her paper or her art, her paper frequently. But it's a mystery writer. Like no one knows who it truly is. It's just like an, I forgot what the word is. What's it called when like it's like a pseudonym basically? I'm gonna look it up really quick. Lady Whistledown. It's a specific word that I'm trying to remember. Pamphlet. Pen name, alias? Maybe it is pen name? I remember hearing the word in the show. Well, anyway. Yeah, I guess just pen name. And she writes about the gossip of anything that she's, come across or heard. And like she has like all of like the main area of London like wrapped around her finger, because like everyone is like they have to read it just to find out, not just to find it, but like they read it to find out what's going on. Like, oh, that person got engaged, or oh, that person didn't go to the party, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. And that, back then that was like a big deal for people. Like any little thing you did was a huge deal. It's a very, very good show. It's one of the cast members, Jonathan Bailey. He plays Anthony Bridgerton, the eldest son of the Bridgerton family. So and so like the show focuses around the Bridgerton family. They're not like super high ranking, but they are high ranking. They're Viscount. I always had the impression that Viscount was like on the lower side, but maybe it's not. I'm gonna look up a list. Nobility ranking. So in England, not the emperors. I just want to know, Sovereign. Oh, okay, obviously the sovereign is at the top. King. Yeah. Prince, ducal, and other sovereign titles. Yeah. Okay, this isn't helping me. Okay, English nobility ranks. British nobility. Here we go. The peerage. I want the list in like order of the highest authority to lowest. Peerages in England. I don't need to know who they are like in the real world. Who they are presently. This isn't helping. Hierarchy. This is Britannica, you're not helping me either. Maybe this is. Okay, titles of nobility. Okay, so Duke is the highest that's not like imperial family. Aha. Okay, never mind. Britannica, you're doing good. Okay, here we go. So Duke is the highest rank of the peerage. And I thought it was pronounced Marquess, but in the show they say Marquess. I guess that's... Oh, I didn't know that's the second highest. Okay. And then third highest is Earl. Okay. And then fourth... Oh, so it is pretty high. Viscount. Viscount is fourth. Oh, that explains why the Bridgerton family has such high authority. Interesting. And then fifth is Baron. I thought there were more. Oh, okay. Life peers. For many centuries, peers were entitled to sit and vote in the House of Lords, but because peerage titles were largely passed down through generations of white men who leaned conservative, this was seen by the 20th century as incompatible with the principles of representative government, and there was thus an effort to diversify. In 1958, the Life Peerages Act was passed, allowing the government to create peerages for both men and women from a variety of professions with no limit on the number. The first woman to join the House of Lords was Frances Wooten, Baroness Wooten of Abinger, who was an expert in... Oh, this is when they started giving, like, people... Okay, that's when they started giving, like, everyday people titles. Honorary titles. Hereditary peers are a class below royalty, but above the ranks of baronetage and knightage. So baronet and knights. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so Viscount is pretty high. But where's Count? But thank you for subscribing. Toroku arigatou gozaimasu. Where is Count, actually? Huh. Anyway. So yeah. The show centers around the Bridgerton family, but there are other characters, other families that are important as well. There's the Featheringtons. They're a big one. The Cowpers. Yeah. The show might be considered like a show for girls, quote unquote, because it's a lot of romance and stuff. So if you're not into that, it might not be for you. But I very much enjoy it. My cup of tea. They drink a lot of tea in the show because it is England. So much tea. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Didn't get any editing, unfortunately. I barely did any editing at all, but that's okay. Next time, we'll do like an actual... I'll have like... next time I will prepare and actually have the editing stuff on screen. Chatting will still be the main focus of the stream, but I will have it there so you can, like... If I go quiet, you can see what I'm doing, kind of thing. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. I know I wasn't able to do a co-working stream today. I will try again tomorrow if I can. And if not, then I will do something like a normal stream in the evening like I did today. I will try to do what I can. Thank you. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a comment if you would like to share your thoughts. Please subscribe on YouTube and or follow on Twitch if you would like to join us for more Zatsu, just chatting streams. And if you're going to bed, I hope you rest well and have sweet dreams. If your day is just getting started, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Ta-ta! Otsumika!